stretching, but we are doing it in yoga poses. We're just not going to flow through it. So we're going to loosen up since we just did some major core exercises. We're going to loosen up that back. So just lay flat on your back and lengthen out the arms and the legs. Everything nice and straight so that your heels are going in one direction, fingertips in the other, and just open up and lengthen out those abs, driving the shoulders into the mat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Take one more breath there. Inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to swoop around and hug the knees into the chest. Drive the shoulders down into the mat, lengthen out that spine. You can grab your wrist, you can just hold your knees, you can grab your elbows, depends on how much flexibility you have, how much lengthening you want to get out, but you're going to rock it side to side, just loosen up that spine, open it up for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, you're going to push the heels up towards the ceiling. Take the hands on the inside of the feet. The elbows go on the inside of the knees, and then your hands go to the outside. So this is happy baby pose. Pushing your knees into your armpits, wide on the legs so you get some hip flexor, and then just kind of push the lower back into the mat and rock side to side, just like a little baby would. Except they have way more flexibility in their joints than we do. More natural for them, less natural for us, a lot of work. Roll it side to side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you can let go of that happy baby pose, hug the knees back in again, drop those knees over to the left side, both go together, reach the right arm out to the right and look right. You can take that left hand and put it on top of your right knee to give it some pressure so it gets a little closer to the floor. Don't push any of these stretches, just make sure that you're getting enough out of it. Every time you exhale, if you want to get more out of a stretch, you work on that exhale. So you take a deep breath in, and then on the exhale, reach a little further or push a little harder. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Come back up to center. We're going to do the other side. So drop the knees to the left, right. Put your right hand on the knees if you need to. Left arm out to the side. Look towards the left. You should really feel a twist in that spine, opening up the obliques. Left shoulder tries to go towards the ground, closing that gap. 4, inhale. Every exhale, a little bit bigger push. Inhale. Exhale, one more time. Breathe it in. And exhale, come back up center, lengthen out right where we started. Arms overhead, legs straight out. Take a nice deep breath, and then exhale, slowly snow angel your arms down along the floor, elbows into the shoulder blades, nice and wide. For 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to roll over onto a plank. So we're going to start on a sun salutation from a plank, and then we're going to work our way up, and then end up back down again. So in that plank, you're going to dive down or just drop down, that's your choice, but you're going to go down into a sun salutation, or chaturanga, and then up, turn the toes under, feet on, knees on the ground or off the ground, wherever you get the most out of it. Pinching the elbows to the side, shoulders back and down, head up. Inhale, lengthen out those abs, open it up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Drop the knees down to the ground, turn the toes under, and just shift back into that downward dog. Pedal the feet if you want to. Drive the heels to the ground, pushing through the palms. You want to turn your biceps in or lift your elbows. That will help you straighten out the upper body. Chest to the quads, drive the heels towards the ground. You can do that by lifting your kneecaps, just pull them up. Nice, lengthen on the spine, hips up high. Inhale. Exhale, back into plank. Inhale, exhale, jump the feet into the hands or walk. Reach for the toes, tuck the abs in, forward fold. Exhale, halfway up. Inhale, exhale, reach for the toes. And then drop the hands, we're going round 2. So step back into that plank. However you want to get into that upward dog or cobra. You can chaturanga, you can dive through it, or you can just drop flat and then push up into that Upward dog cobra, knees on, knees off. Inhale. And exhale, turn the toes under, back into that down dog. Whatever you need in this down dog to loosen it up. Inhale. Exhale, back to plank. Inhale. Exhale to your knees and drop into child's pose. So the next time we come up, we're going to come up into a plank. You're going to come up into that pike, down dog, kick the right leg up to the ceiling. Left heel goes to the floor, right goes to the ground. Inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to swing that right leg through in between the hands. So whether you just put it there or make it flow, doesn't matter to me. Just get that into a lunge. So I'm just going to go this way so you can see. I'm going to be on this side. Into a lunge. Arms alongside each side of that leg. So you're like in a runner's lunge. Chest is over your quads. Lock it in. Inhale. On the exhale, you can drop the back knee to the floor, or you can stay up in that lunge with the knee off the ground, but you're going to straighten the front leg into a hamstring stretch. So if your back knee is on the floor, you just leave it on the floor, rock your hips to the back and lengthen out, or off, to keep the foot off, you can even move that back foot in a little bit and just reach. If you can't reach the floor, you can grab onto your shin and just fold, suck in the abs, fold it at the waist, and drive the forehead down. And then rock forward to that lunge again, knee on or off, your choice. And then one more time, exhale, straighten it out again. Inhale, and exhale, bend that front knee. Come back up into that lunge, drop that back heel to the floor, and come up into a warrior two. So your arms come up into warrior one, and then open up into warrior two. Hips are open, one heel's facing forward, the other heel's facing side. The heels are lined up. Inhale. On the exhale, you're going to drop that front elbow on that front knee. Reach the left arm up to the ceiling if you can. And if you want to stay here, you can, or you can slide that right hand down to the floor into right angle pose. Chest is open. Look up. One foot on the floor, both feet are on the floor, one's turned. Inhale. On the exhale, you can come up into a warrior and then straighten that front leg. You can stay here. You can fold the right hand down to the knee, the shin, the toe, or the floor. We're going into triangle. Chest is open, shoulders towards the back wall. Legs straight. Push the hips back to the left. Push them to the left wall. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And on the exhale, bend that front knee, come back up into warrior, come up into that lunge, and you're going to step both feet together. So we're going into warrior three. Like I said, some yoga poses, but we're holding them, so it's not so flowy. Warrior three is a balanced pose. So on your right leg, with your left leg either on the floor, halfway up, or all the way up as high as you can, fold at the waist, and just balance it out for a few seconds. Both legs are standing, so as if you're standing on both legs. Flex the back foot that's in the air too. And then we're going into half moon. So this one's a little complicated. If you have a water bottle or a block or something you might want in at this point, the bowl, whatever you be using in the workout, drop your hand down to the right foot, right hand to right foot, and then if you can, just twist and open up into that half moon. Look up, that changes the whole game. That's way more advanced, so just stay where you are, comfortable. You're gonna fumble out of it, that's okay. Both legs are nice and tight. Core is open, shoulders back, chest up. Inhale. And exhale the left arm down. Inhale and exhale the left leg down. Reach for the toes. Exhale halfway up. Inhale, exhale, reach for the toes. Double jump the feet back. Chaturanga, dive it through. Exhale up. Inhale. Turn the toes under, shift into that down dog. Kick the left leg up this time. We're going to do the same round on the left side. So swing that left leg through. You're in that runner's lunge. Now you can either drop the back knee into that hamstring stretch or you can stay in that lunge. Straighten the front leg. I'm way tighter on my left side. So to straighten my front leg, I have to bring my right leg back in way more, and I may not be able to touch the ground, at least on the first couple. Once my leg is straight, back into that lunge again, bend the front knee. Inhale, exhale, straighten the front leg. Forehead to the knee, round it out. Inhale, exhale, lengthen, lunge it. And one more time, straighten. Inhale and exhale. Drop the back foot to the ground, come up into that warrior one. Open up into warrior two. Heels lined up, feet turned in two different directions. Drop your left arm on your left knee, right arm up to the ceiling, shoulders back, chest up. Open up the hips, and then either stay here, or you can slide down into that right angle pose. Keep breathing through it. Inhale. On the exhale, you're going to straighten that front leg. You can come back up into warrior, and then straighten the front leg, and then fold it down to whatever level you can go to. Pushing the hips towards the back. Open up the chest and shoulders, lengthen it out. Inhale. This is my favorite stretch. I love this one. Exhale. Inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to bend that front knee, come back into warrior. You're going to come back over into the lunge. Step the right foot to meet the left. Reach for the toes, and then fold it up. We're going into warrior 3.5 moon on this leg. So right leg goes back, either here, up, or get some height. Find your balance. One leg's going to be worse than the other. That's normal. Squeeze the core and the lower back to kind of find your balance. And then when you're ready, fold down into that half moon. Left hand to the left foot, and then you can twist and look up. Standing with that leg that's lifted too. Flex that foot and pretend it's pushed up against the wall. Chest to the back wall. You can keep both hands on the floor if you need to. You can put one hand on your hip. You don't have to mimic me, that's okay. Go with whatever your body can do. Inhale, and on the exhale, drop the hands down to the floor. Drop the right leg to meet the left. Inhale, exhale, drop the hands, jump the feet back. Chaturanga or jog your way through. We're going to go on the mat. So let's finish out on the mat. You're going to drive it down, come up into that upward dog or cobra. Exhale, inhale, and on the exhale, shift into that pike. Inhale, and exhale back to plank. Now you're going to drop flat. So we're going to go into Sphinx. Sphinx is where you bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Your palms are straight down on the floor. So driving your forearm onto the floor, you're going to squeeze everything, driving the top of your feet onto the floor also, and just push up. Push through the forearm, lengthen out the abs, push the knees and the feet down onto the floor, and lengthen out that spine and the abs. Shoulders back, chest up, look up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and on the exhale, you're just going to lower down. You can drop your hands completely. You can take the pressure off your arms. You can put them at your side, drop your chin to your cheek to your mat. Whatever you need to do, roll the shoulders out. We're going to come back up again. So palms underneath. This time you want to push down enough pressure so that you can lift your right arm. Pressure on the left arm, forearm going into the ground. Push the right arm straight out with your thumb facing the ceiling. Lift the right foot off the ground, bend the knee. On the exhale, take that hand towards the back, grab the inside of that right foot, and just push that foot against your hand. Lengthen out. Open up the shoulder. As you push the foot, your shoulder's going to open, your arm's going to lengthen. Now you can stay here. You're still pushing through that left forearm. You can stay here. Or if you want more of a quad stretch, you just bring that heel a little bit closer to your butt. Open up the chest a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time. And on the exhale, just release. Arm facing forward again. Drop down and then just lower down all the way to the mat to kind of loosen out the spine. On the next exhale, come back up. We have to do the other side. So your right is pushing into the mat. Your left leg lifts. Left arm goes face up, thumb up in front of you. Take that right arm, left arm behind. With the thumb up, you're grabbing the inside of that left foot. And just try to get some height through that right forearm. Pushing through the right forearm, open up the chest and shoulder. Pushing that leg against the foot against the hand. That's where you need to lengthen it out. Inhale. And if you want to stay here, you can. Or you can grab a little, bring the heel a little closer to the body. And then lengthen out the quad. Inhale. One more breath. And exhale. Release. Come forward. Lower down all the way. Loosen up the spine. Lengthen it out. So we have one more option. Optional pose. You can stay here. Or you can push up into upward dog. You can pull both feet up. We're going into bow. If you don't want to do bow and you just want to grab this way, that's fine. You don't even have to grab your knees. Just lift everything up. Otherwise, grab both hands behind. Grab the feet. Try to keep the knees together. Chin starts on the mat. And when you're ready on the exhale, lift everything up. Pushing the feet with the hands. Lengthen out, open up, take a deep breath in. Hold it for 6, 5, try to get some height. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, lower down. Pinch the elbows to the sides. Turn the toes under. Come up into that plank. Up into that down dog. Drive the heels to the ground. Pedal out the feet for 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels towards the ground. Drop the head. Shift into the plank. Feet to the hands. Reach for the toes. Swing it down. Back and forth. 4, 3, 2. Exhale halfway up. Inhale. Exhale lower. Bend the knees and make your way back up. And a nice big exhale. Turn the palms so they're facing out slightly behind the head. Last chest opener. Pushing the hips forward, drive it down for 4, 3, 2,